Right guys, vlogging from my phone because I forgot my camera. I left in a rush. I'm going back to West London to get my hair done. Had a very busy morning. I went to Cabas and Spitalfields to get my eyes tested and ordered some new frames. And now I'm just behind Liverpool Street. Shoreditch sucks still. I popped into Goodhood to see if they had anything. The new collections look good. And I will check in when I get to the hairdressers. Just got back. My head is killing me. I didn't eat enough today. But I got a package, so let's open it. This is something that I ordered last week, I think. Yeah. Good that it's all paper, so I can recycle the whole thing. That's what the packaging looks like. How cute is this? I'm gonna try it on, see if it fits there. I saw this in red on Cinnamon Ryan Norville. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And I love the red, but I don't think I'm brave enough to wear it, so I got it in white. This is cute. It's like running a little bit here, but otherwise it's quite sweet. You can wear this to work. My head's chopped off. This is what the blouse looks like. It's really cute. I kind of wish it was patterned or black. Make black ones. But I actually do really like it. Yeah, it does pucker a little bit here. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm supposed to be wearing a more like lifted bra. But that's not really my vibe. What do we think? Do we like it? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts. Good morning. It is about 8:30 on a Sunday. And I can't sleep. My face is dry. I'm really dehydrated. I didn't drink enough water yesterday at all. And then drank loads of wine with my neighbour. Ooh, this is not good. I always do this when my skin feels dry in winter. And I wake up. Just put some on. I bought my neck. My scalp feels dry because it's obviously just been chemically treated. My hair feels soft, but I'm gonna put a bit of hemp oil just to like stop my scalp from feeling so tight and dry. Everyone's still asleep. I'm gonna go catch up on my YouTube videos and maybe read my book. I'm reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I love it. It's so good. It's written by Mark. Okay? No. That's something else. And it's written quite colloquially. So I find it very funny. I feel like I'm talking to my friends. Or like listening to a friend talk or something. Which helps me in any case receive information better. Like, it makes me way less judgy.
Hey, wee wee.
So like so small. Yeah,
iPhone.
I am home. My house is a mess. I just got back from walking the dog with my neighbour. We went to Victoria Park and then we went to like the village and then to the park. We got coffee and tea and had a croissant, but now I'm hungry for some lunch, so I'm gonna cook some sweet potatoes and veggie burgers. Linda McCartney veggie with mozzarella. Not vegan, I'm afraid. I got some chickpeas, kidney beans in chili sauce. This is so good. Guess I use it as a base when I make anything like Mexican style, like tortilla soup or like chili or nachos with cheese on. I'll use those. I bought some lambs because I fancy some margaritas. This is my little drinking area. I've got some rum, vodka, some Aperol, some tequila, which I just bought, some triple sec, and some Cointreau. I am gonna use these 3 to make margaritas. Yeah, I mean, I know it's Monday afternoon, but it's the last bank holiday until Christmas, and I'm not a carnivore, so I'm gonna make some marg and some lunch. What else have I got in here? Some bagels, some bananas, and an avocado. That's what I've got. My lunch is ready. I have my Linda McCartney burger, some sweet potato. I always roast it like this. Sometimes I'll mash it, but not usually. This is my go-to. Roast it with garlic powder, smoked paprika, salt, pepper, some herbs, and what else? Cinnamon. I always put cinnamon on. And these are my condiments. I have some ranch, some vegan ranch from Follow Your Heart. My boyfriend makes hot sauce, not a euphemism. And we have a fridge full of it, so I have that. I made my margarita. It's actually quite strong. And this is my chilies water bottle that I got from Polly King from Fashion Week. Yeah, and now I'm watching the episode of The Sopranos where Chris gets made. I came to bring the pain. I have like dog hair in my mouth. Okay, let's try again. Looking like my mum, like my 60-year-old mother, because this is how she wears her hair every day. These are just things I'm liking right now. It's the last weekend of summer. It's our last bank holiday until Christmas. Usually I'm like looking forward to this time of year so much. I just made myself a margarita, which now has random shit floating in it. And I don't know what it is, but I'm just gonna kind of act like it's supposed to be in there. So long as it's not creatures, it's vegetarian, right? I'm drinking with a reusable straw. Bought a pack of, I don't even know, maybe 6 for £5. They come with the like curved straw like this, and then you also get straight straws and a pipe cleaner. Oh my god. Have I got margarita hiccups? This has come in so handy. First time I've worn a hoodie in like 4 months. We had an insanely hot summer here and it was very uncomfortable. I personally love hot weather. I'm usually dying for it to be like 30 degrees, but it's been too much. I was on the tube almost passing out. We have literally no relief. And that being said, I hate AC. My friends are gonna laugh at me because when I was in America, I was like, can we turn it down? It's too cold. And I was sleeping with like 5 blankets. However, when we went to the gig and it was hot inside, this motherfucker came in real handy. Okay, the next thing is this silk dress. I'm gonna insert a picture of me wearing it here. Never in my life did I think I would be someone that was into florals. There's something about the shape of this dress that I love, and the weight of it. I can wear it over jeans. Generally I do wear it over jeans, or I put like another simple like single strap spaghetti strap dress underneath, or a slip. So good as an alternative option to an Oxford shirt, for example. Something that I struggle with a little bit. I don't wear Oxfords because they literally remind me of high school, but I can throw on this dress over some black jeans and like boots and it's smart. Or I can throw it on over some like washed blue jeans and with sneakers or Converse, whatever color, and it's just so cool. It's a really cool dress and a piece that I'm so glad that I have in my wardrobe because I can wear it throughout. If you're considering purchasing, I'll put it down below. It is a little bit pricey because it's silk blend. However, it's just one of those things that's so worth it, and the older I get, the more money that I've spent on clothes throughout the years. The last 12 to 18 months, maybe even 2 years, I've hardly bought any brand new clothing. if you're gonna spend, you're gonna get the mileage out of this. You could even wear it over a turtleneck and as just like a layering piece to add a layer of femininity to your jeans and turtleneck look, or your black pant turtleneck look. It's such a cool piece and it's so versatile. I would 100% recommend buying this dress. The next item of clothing are these patchwork jeans. They're this amazing tapered fit called the Jean. I'm going to insert a link to the shape. For me, as someone that carries their weight in their bum and their thighs, is perfect. It literally sits on my hips and like kind of around the bigger part of my body. Not too tight. I have a size up from this, which kind of looked like a great boyfriend jean on me. This is a size down from that, and it's a slightly more fitted version of that. It's amazing carrot shape in the leg. I worked in denim for the last eight years. Oh my god. This is probably one of the best fits that I've encountered throughout my career. I like my denim to be washed out and vintage looking or black. This is almost at vintage for me. Just looking at it in the camera, it's pulling quite pale here. It's actually quite dark in real life. But the contrast, I love that. This fabric, it's very low stretch. Stretch denim is not my jam. I haven't worn skinny jeans in about 3 years. I went for the more tapered leg, the more boyfriend jean. But the great thing about these is because of that like carrot shape, if you wear them in a smaller size, you get that figure hugging, you know, your tummy's tucked in, it's close on your bum and your thighs, but it's not too skinny on the leg, and you don't feel like a leg of lamb walking around in clothes that are too small for you. There's literally broccoli in here. Okay, the next clothing thing is this e.town concrete hoodie. It's literally the most ignorant hoodie on earth. I got it when I went to This Is Hardcore in Philadelphia, my friend's fest. What's up, Joey? I love you. What's up, Jess? We just hung out and like took a nap, went to brunch, went to the pool, went shopping, and I saw some of my favorite bands and was around some of my favorite people for like 5 days straight. And it was at a time where I just really needed that respite. It was just very much needed goofery, and I had the best time. I recently spent a little bit of money. I have been wanting these for a really long time, and I finally bit the bullet and I bought them. The Louis Vuitton desert boot. I'll insert a picture of me wearing them here. It was time. The time came and I made the purchase. I tried them on 50,000 times before putting down the money because I really wanted to be sure that I loved them, that I loved how they looked, that I was gonna wear them. And if my mum tries to steal them, it's gonna be Arm's house. I'll bring Arm's house to my own mum's house. Next thing, these sandals that I got whilst I was in the States. They are from Céline. I got them in Nordstrom Rack, and they are spring summer 18, I think. Clear acetate with like a yellow golden tint. I'm really not into yellow as a rule, and in the store I really was unsure. There were tons of other frames that I could have got, but I went with these because they're unlike anything that I ever have in my collection. The shape is way more dramatic than I would usually go for. It was like less than $200 US, which I think works out to about 120 pounds, whereas I know Celine sunglasses retail for like around 200 to 350, 400. So I got them for like probably half of what they were retailing at least. The Celine mini Cabas. Been on my list again for like 3-4 years, and I didn't buy it for a really long time because I felt like I had similar things which have since either broken or worn through. It's one of the first investments that I've made in this part of my wardrobe. It's got this cute top handle, long strap that I can adjust here. It's honestly the perfect size for a day-to-day bag. Fits a whole Glossier pouch full of shit, which I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to tell you that it's full of shit because it is. And my Kindle, which is also new. If you're going to invest in bags and shoes, let it be a purchase that you're not going to regret. Making considered purchases will cost you less in the long run. Just saying. Things. This is my Kindle e-Paperwhite. I love it. I'm cycled for the last 4 years to work, and the one thing that I missed the most was reading. It's not something that I would do generally at home, whether in bed, in the morning, on my couch. No, that's not where I read. I generally read when I have time to kill. When they first came out, I was like, hell no. I want to read books. I want to turn pages. Yes, there are books that I will buy hardback that I will keep forever and ever, but there's just some things that I want to read, but I don't necessarily care to have it as a hardback edition. I also don't want to lug it around the whole of Central London. So I am currently reading, I don't know if you can see, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I've downloaded Wiley's Esky Boy book and Rupi Kaur, The Sun and Her Flowers. This just makes me excited to read, maybe because it's new, but with this I feel like I can just blast through a few pages on my commute to work. And another reason why I wanted it is because I'm finding that I'm spending so much time on my phone, and I mean, I enjoy being on my phone. I enjoy scrolling through social media. For me, this has been a real deterrent in that I'm so engrossed in my book, I don't want to look at my phone, or I don't need to try and like refresh the Wi-Fi as soon as I get to the next station, because really and truly nothing's gonna happen. So it's like making sure that I have that disconnect in that headspace between waking up in the morning and delving into the world that can be quite toxic if you don't. This, my Chili's water bottle. I was saying not too long ago how gross of a summer we've had. Yo, Polly, shout out, girl like Polly. This, honestly, has saved my life. Generally, I'm good with water. I drink water all throughout the day prior to even kind of considering the environmental implications of carrying around like single-use plastic bottles. I always had water on me. And then when I was in Paris for pre-spring, we got given these Chili's water bottles for daily use in the showroom, and I can put my hand on my heart and say that I've used this every single day since. You fill it up at a water fountain, at a tap, in Starbucks, in prep, and you're good to go. It keeps water cool, it keeps it hot for a certain amount of time as well. At my desk, on the tube, in the restaurant. Yo, like please, if you don't have a reusable water bottle, get one. These are from Disciple Skincare. This is the Night Shift Deep Cleansing Oil with natural AHAs for the ultimate pore purge. I met up with Charlotte last week from Disciple, and she kindly gifted this to me. It's supposed to be used at night time because it does have AHAs in it. However, I've used it a couple mornings. I love it. It feels good on my skin. It comes with a cloth. Put it on. I prefer to use these things dry, but this is really nice and it smells really good. And this is the balancing mist. So in the morning when I cleanse, tone and moisturize, I will then spray a little bit of a facial spray afterwards. Definitely in winter, sometimes in summer. It smells kind of herbal and medicinal. It's really, really lovely. Another product that I've been loving and I've actually finished, and I'm fine with that. Do you know? The Leo oil. If you follow Leo with Cancer on Instagram, at Leo with Cancer, Dina is an amazing woman, an inspirational woman with an amazing story. It's made with a lot of love. Dina makes them to order by pre-order. Follow at Leo with Cancer and see when the next batches are available. Next we have some Glossier products. This is the sunscreen. This I've used all summer. I've added it to my daily routine, just adding a pump to my concoction of the priming moisturizer rich, some sort of facial oil, whether it's the Leo oil or another one. It's not sticky. It's just a great sunscreen, and I found that it's actually worked. I use sunscreen or products with sunscreen in them year round, and this is something that I'll continue to use and probably would repurchase. We have travel size milky jelly. I no longer have to decant my favorite product or be paranoid that it's going to get dashed away. So finally, hallelujah, praise the Lord. I just love milky jelly cleanser, and so if I can travel with it, I definitely will, and now I 100% can. Two more things from Glossier, the new cloud paints in Dawn and Storm. I really liked the previous cloud paints, but I kind of felt that they didn't necessarily show up the brightest or weren't the most striking, but I did still like them. And then they released Dawn and Storm, and then I was like, whoa, okay, sis. This I'm wearing at the moment, and I mean, I'm wearing at the moment. They're so easy to use. They're a bit messy. If you feel like using a duo fiber brush to kind of make it slightly less messy, you can do that. I really love these two colors, Dawn and Storm, and would advise anyone that kind of liked the previous colours but didn't necessarily feel that they were the most striking for their skin tone, to try these two, especially if you have dark skin like this. Another thing that I'm loving, I got in Philadelphia in Sephora, is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Rum. I really love this. So cool. Love Fenty. Actually, I really wasn't here for Rihanna until she did that song Work. Umbrella. Now I feel like I can relate to her, whereas like for all these years I didn't. I think that comes with age as well, you know. When you're young, you're a hater. My point is, shout out Rihanna. I'm here for you. I will buy Fenty so long as I can afford to. It's actually cheap. So this is Le Labo's Teint Noir. Feel very conflicted about the scent. I love how it smells, but it reminds me of someone that I'm not necessarily so fond of. It's also like the next Santal, you know? I don't really rate Santal anymore. Whenever I smell it, I'm like, all right, we get it. You work in fashion, you know about fashion. Oh, Santal. I loved it before. I cannot stand it now. And the last time I went to Paris, this was what I smelled everywhere, not Santal. But it's still not as blown as Santal yet, so I'm going to give this a little bit more time. I haven't invested in the full size yet, but I might. The next fragrance is Eau Hassad by Louis Vuitton. It's an oudi scent with a lot of amber. It's quite green. It's definitely got patchouli. So good. It smells like a souk, which, if you don't know what a souk is, I will also leave the description here. It just reminds me of that scent so much, and I really love that. I feel like a taste for this type of fragrance comes with maturity and being older. When I smell any of those like really sugary, sweet scents, literally makes me want to throw up in my mouth. I can't. Give me green, oud, sandalwood, musk, patchouli. I guess this wraps up my bank holiday video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe. I mean, I don't care, do what you want. I'll leave a link to my Instagram and my social below and all these products if I can find them. And if not, I'll link to something similar, you know the deal. I hope you have all had an amazing summer. I hope you're geared up to go into your new semesters, new work weeks, new season, new moon, new relationships. You know what I'm saying? Any questions, please leave them below. I am here all the time. Yeah. I really need to wee. Shit.